Okay, good morning, all of you. So, any challenges in Argo City completed? Any doubts on this? Okay. So, any questions related project? Am I audible online team? Anyone please confirm? Okay, thanks. So, okay. Yeah. So today I'm going to discuss Helm. Okay. Helm charts. Just Helm charts. If you know the Helm charts, there is some advantages for you. The reason in interviews, maybe they ask, did you work with Helm charts? So at least they can expect this guy know at least what is Helm charts. Okay. If there is no mandatory to use Helm charts in the projects. Some cases they can use, some cases they won't. But at least we need to understand what is Helm charts. So in this interview, if they ask, did you work on Helm charts? Some case you can say maybe yes. If you have a good knowledge, you can say yes, I worked on Helm chart. Otherwise, I know Helm chart, but I have never get chance to work on the Helm charts, but I know the process and all. Instead of saying no. Okay. So in the Kubernetes, if you work with Kubernetes, this concept is little important. Okay. So I think the Helm chart is looks like, the Ansible roles. Okay. The Ansible role, when you create an Ansible role, you will get some template, right? I don't know you remember or not. You will get some template. In the template, we can pass the values directly. Okay. In the role. So let me just show you the Ansible role. So this role.yaml is there, right? What it does? Hmm? So this is entire template, right? In this template, this role.yaml gives the inputs to first trigger the first role. If I run this role.yaml, trigger the first role. So this first role. If you go inside first role, we can see handlers, tasks, files, tests, vars, whatever. All will execute whenever we can execute the first role. That is inside the first role, we have all the directories. I mean, every time no need to go your handlers and changes. Just if you want to change inside, you can go for main.yaml. So this is not, I think, the files, so tasks. So here main.yaml is there. The main.yaml will trigger the child.yamls. This entire task will trigger by first role. Okay, it will apply. No need to apply tasks separate, metadata separate, handler separate. And if there is any files, index.html files will be there. No need to run separately. If you make it as a package, we can run by using role. To run the role, the YAML file should be outside of the role. Whenever you run the first role, automatically, whenever you run this playbook, automatically inside everything will be created. This is a template. The same thing, if you know this concept, same process for Helm chart also looks like same. Okay. So if you can go for Helm chart. So if you can see Helm, yeah. Yeah. So by using Helm chart, we can install any application, we can define anything, we can upgrade anything. So what they're trying to say, so let me paste the some definition. Yeah. So we can understand Helm like a same like Ansible role. It's like a template. So we can store our Helm charts into the Helm charts for Helm charts repositories also. Like, so in the coming classes, if you want to install anything, we can use by using Helm. Means Helm, there is a separate repository, store all configuration files into the Helm that is related to any configurations requirement. But in our case, Helm chart is nothing but whenever you can create the command, Helm create sample name, any name, sample project. Okay. If you can give this command, by default, one project will create inside your folder structure. That project sample application will be there. The sample application means Nginx. Inside the project. You can take any name of the project. Okay. So in by this template, you will get one template whenever create project. Okay. How the Ansible role will create? What is the command? Ansible? No. How to create a role in Ansible? There is a command. Yeah. Ansible Galaxy. If you give the if you give that only, role will create. Same here also, Helm create. Sample project will create. There Ansible Galaxy, here Helm create in Kubernetes. Whenever you can give the Helm create sample project in the sample project name, any name you can give. By default, it will create some sample application folder structure. The folder structure, let me show you here. So what about tomorrow class? We'll take tomorrow class, okay? So if you can see here, Helm create hello world. This name you can give anything, no problem. Whatever name you are going to give, on that name only one project will create. Okay. Inside the project, these many structure for files will be created automatically. What is the advantage? If you want to create a one project, what you need to do first, create a deployment.yaml, service.yaml. If it is a dynamic scaling, horizontal pod auto scaling. If it, whatever, see if you can see ingress.yaml. You need to create ingress.yaml if multi applications are there. You need to create all files and you need to write the inside the YAML files. You need to place your variables. But this is very simple process. Give Helm create any project. You will get entire project. Okay. It's a template format. And we will get one, values file. If you can see, there is a values.yaml. This values.yaml is not inside of the template. It is outside of the hello. Inside, parallel with the hello world. The reason, from this values.yaml only, we will provide the values to all the YAML files. Understand? If it is, for example, values.yaml inside of templates, if it is inside of templates, definitely will not give the values to all the templates. But it is parallelly template means these values we can give service, ingress, HPA, deployment, whatever we can provide. But you know the good thing, no need to create anything by manual. Whenever you can create, Helm create something, you will get project. In the project, simply we can go and change the only values.yaml only. The everything already configure the background. Service already connect with your deployment. Ingress already connect with your deployment. Everything already done. This is simple project. If I run this project, if I execute this project, I'm able to see Nginx web page. In that case, what you need to do, simply you can replace your image. That's it. No need to create any deployment YAML. That is the power of Helm. Okay. You just change your image path and run the again Helm project. You are able to access your application, custom application. Okay. That application, that image we got after run the Docker file, right? That image directly we can give here. The Helm, if we can run the Helm, it will run your application inside Kubernetes. It will create a pods. That is Helm. Okay. So no need to change anything in this template. This is already template. I mean, variabilized. No need to give any hard code value here. Just change it into values.yaml only. Your changes. Okay. This is the power of Helm. So for example, let me try. Okay, let me try. First, we'll get a clarity. Okay, let's go to US region. So tomorrow I'm going to show you monitoring concepts, Grafana and Prometheus. So in that case, don't miss that class. Little important one. Okay. Yeah. So for example, ls. So, okay, rm minus rf, already hello world is there. Or you can use different name also, no problem. So just ignore these existing files. If I give helm create any one project, you can give any name of the project. And that name only the files will be created. And that name only files will be created. If I give hello world, if I give hello world, helm create hello world, helm create hello world, if I give means the background one project will be created. The name of the project is hello world. Inside hello world, whatever templates we can see here, all the templates will be created. Okay. So the sample application will create by using Helm for our reference. The sample application will that can take from Nginx image path, that is a public image. If you want to deploy your custom application, you can give your custom image name in place of Nginx. So let's start the Helm. The Helm first command is Helm create hello world. This is your wish, any name you can give. So Helm will give you one basic template for your practice. Okay. Whenever I give Helm create hello world, creating hello world. So give ls hello world project already created now. After giving Helm create hello world. Now hello world will be created. So if you can go inside hello world, see these many structure we're able to see, right? This is created by your project only. Okay. So here main focus is values.yaml only. Values.yaml only. So let's go. Maybe this is very difficult understanding. The reason the variables process is a little different in the Helm. But if you sit 1 hour with the Helm to understand, you can easily understand. At this time, may be difficult to understand, but you need to study the YAML files, how they can variabilize, from where they're taking values. If you sit 1 hour, you will get a good clarity on Helm charts. Okay. So my Helm is created this folder structure. So what is values.yaml? Let's go inside first. Okay. If you can see, guys, you just imagine it, till now we discussed deployment.yaml, service.yaml, HPA.yaml, so other deployment.yamls, right? So in that YAML files, what are the variables? What we can change? For example, deployment.yaml, what we can change? Image is a very important thing. That is variable. It will not fix, right? And next, okay, good. Labels. And next, container port, right? Target port. Port we can change. As per the application port, we can change. Okay. Hmm? Name. Okay, that's it. Name will get automatically the name of hello world. And what about service? What we can variabilize? Very good. Type. Maybe node port, maybe load balancer or cluster IP. Okay. Yeah. Service also we can change. Respect to port number also we can change in the service. In the service, there is a target port section, right? The target port section is similar to deployment container port, right? Yeah. And okay, service also fine. If it is a HPA.yaml, horizontal pod auto scaling, what we can change? Very good. Maximum minimum set points of the replicas. We can change it. So like that, whatever variables we can change into, your service.ml, deployment.ml, HPA.ml, those variables we can pass from values.ml into the Helm chart. Okay. If I'm passing, for example, guys, we can understand here, these we can see all the list of variables here. So let's for better understanding, if you can see service. Service is what type is cluster IP, port is 80. This is default action. If I change my service here, okay, if I change my service here, this service will apply automatically for your deployment.ml. Understand? Your deployment.ml will allow to communicate this node port. Okay, but how it can communicate from here to here? If you can go to deployment.ml, okay, ls. So if you want to check your all the list of files, we need to go inside templates. So let's go to templates first. So the values.ml giving the values to these templates. If I give ls, if you can see, I'm going to check service.ml first. vi service.ml. So this is service.ml. In this service.ml, is there any hard coded values? This is name is variablize. Okay. Labels are variablize. Selector are variablize. Port is variablize. How to give the variablize here? We need to write double curly brackets. Okay. In the Helm, how to write the variables? We need to write in the curly braces of the values. See, if you can see, we can easily understand, guys. The type is taking from where? Values dot service dot type. In that case, definitely it should be there somewhere, right? Okay. Then service dot type, values dot service dot type. I mean, there is a values.yaml file is there, right? We are calling from there. Understand? Go to values.service file again. Values.service.type. Okay. Now ls cd vi values.yaml. See here. Yeah. Values dot, this is values.yaml, right? Values dot service dot type. Understand? Guys, Helm chart, if I explain here, maybe we won't get 100%. But if you sit 1 hour to try to compare from here to there, you will get clarity. One class is very difficult to catch the points. But how I'm verifying here? You need to verify all the points. Better understanding service, we can easily understand. That's what I'm taking an example. In this case, you need to understand if it is a deployment image, for example, same thing. This is image. Definitely here I'm giving image means in there the deployment.yaml, values dot deployment dot maybe image dot something will be there, right? You need to compare like that. Then only we'll get clarity on Helm. But in this class, what is Helm? How to create, how to deploy, you will get clarity. But how to variablize, how to call, if you study 1 or 2 hours with the YAML files, only compare side by side, only will get clarity. From the class, you won't get. That is very sure. Okay. CD, ls, CD, hello world. ls, see here, we can see all the templates, CD templates. So ls, CD. So if you can see VA, so service.yaml. Sorry. So VA service.yaml. See here, values dot service dot type. The values come here. Actual type. Okay. Yeah. If I want to replace this variable, I need to hard code the type. Okay. Hard code the type, maybe node port. This node port value taking from values.yaml. In the values.yaml, there is a service section. In the service section, type. Understand? Yeah. Like that, we need to understand. See, if you can see this service, I can use anywhere. This is not hard coded, right? This service I can use anywhere. If I create values.ml separately, that is the power of Helm chart. No need to change into your service.ml. Simply you can go for values.ml. No need to create any dispenses of your service.ml. I think someone already asked the question, sir, how to variabilize this a few days back. Okay. Same thing as if I go for deployment. Okay. So where is the so no need to worry about that. No one can write manually this one. That is very sure. That's what Helm is giving. Okay. No need to focus or why 2.ml. This is basic template Helm can understand only. This is Helm related information. Okay. So our focus is only variables only. Sir, why with condition? No need to focus. No one is focused on this. Finally, your image is able to create or not. Okay. There is no any separate conditions here. Let's come now. So metadata name is taking include hello world dot full name. Okay. And for example, if you can see here, where is the image section? Here. Okay. See, image repository taking values dot value, right? Inside image section is there, right? Like service section, image dot your repository. If you change image in that path, it will come. And dot values dot image dot tag. If you want to give any tag in that place, the taggers it will take. And the default dot chart dot application. I will discuss what it is. Just walk aside. Is that clear how the values we can write here? So you need to write the values under double curly braces. You need to dot and values. This is file name. First file name. In the file, which location? Again, dot. In the file, what is the name exactly? Repository. Dot. You need to give like this. Every notation, you need to give a dot, dot, dot. Is that clear? Just I'm saying that only. So, okay. Here, if you can see, come back little here. There is a chart.aml like in your Ansible. So whenever you run this project, the request will go to first chart.ml. Chart.ml spin all the templates. It will execute the values. Values will be executed into these templates. First, whenever you create a project, run the project, the request will go to chart.ml. Chart.ml trigger all the things. If I go for chart.ml, you will get a clarity. Okay. See, name of the hello world. So it will run the name of your hello world. So in Kubernetes can understand only deployment, understand only YAML format only, right? kubectl apply if an YAML only it can understand. If you write Python code, if you give Kubernetes command, it will not understand. So, but we are creating a project, single commands without apply hyphen and something. That request will go to first this YAML. Anyway, the background YAML will run again. Okay. So this YAML, if you can see here, run the hello world project. Hello world project run means inside hello world, the templates will be there. It will execute automatically. This is the version of charts.yaml version. Okay. May it will change in the future. The charts.yaml version, charts.yaml API version. Okay. So if you come back here, this charts.yaml, whenever you run the project, this chart.yaml execute the hello world project. Okay. In this case, let's come little one step back. Yeah. This is hello world, right? Whenever you just apply hello world, the request will go to first chart.yaml inside hello world. This chart.yaml execute all the templates. Reference chart.yaml is a reference. It will execute all the templates inside whatever it is there. Okay. This is the process step by step. So pull mechanism, we no need to do anything here. Yeah. See, if you can see here. Okay. So whenever, if you can see, whenever you can create a project on the name of hello world, the all the information, so the templates and all the background related metadata will create on the name of hello world only. So whenever chart.ml, you can trigger the chart.ml. This is the base for all the templates. These templates will trigger based on the chart.ml only. Okay. But to trigger this chart.ml, this values.ml go in, give the values to inside of the templates. Everything will run whenever you can run the hello world project only. Okay. So this is create project. Once you create a project, you will get all the information, right? But how to run? To run the project, we need to use the install command. Helm install. Helm install my hello world means it will start the execute the process. Understand? Okay. Okay. So ls. So if you can go for values.ml. So here what I need to change the repository. See, in the image path, we have already seen, right? Dot values dot image dot repository. Understand? We have seen here the same thing. So now my image is what? Nginx. So by default, Helm will give some sample application for your understanding. That is Nginx application. So in this, if you can see, okay, my image is okay. My image is Nginx. Okay, I can understand. And next, okay. So if you want to access this image, I mean this pod, definitely the service should be node port or load balancer. But by default, the system is generated cluster IP. What I need to do here, I need to change it into node port. Okay. If I change node port, this request will go to where exactly? Service. Kubernetes service.yaml is there, right? Already we have mentioned, right? What? Dot values dot service type. Here, if you can change any value, the value will be reflected into that under template service.yaml. Okay. Clear? Okay. I have changed my values also. Now come to little one step back. So ls. So now if you want to run your project, you are not inside of the hello world. You are run hello world means you are outside of the hello world, not inside of the hello world. Okay. So now I'm going to run this project means, so you are able to apply on top of the hello world means you should be outside of the hello world, not inside of the hello world, right? The command is to install. Okay. Okay. There is no command here to install. Okay. Here. Helm, after create the project, the command to run Helm install, first argument release name, second argument is chart name. What it is, I will tell you. This is your project, right? Okay. If you are not give first argument release name, if you run your project, for example, Helm install hello world, it will execute. But if something is wrong inside pod, if you rerun Helm install hello, it will not execute. Already you ran this project, it is on running state. To avoid the kind of issues, you need to give in front of hello world some argument release name. Helm install dev hello world. Okay. And the name of the dev pods will create. Something issue is there. Again, Helm install dev2 hello world. Second version. Helm install dev3 hello world. You can run different versions. To run on top of the versions, you have to give the first argument release name along with your project. Is that clear? Otherwise, what happen, if you're not give the release name, always if you give a hello world, the existing may delete and it will say already hello world is in running condition. To avoid that, Helm is giving every time you can give the first argument release name. So the background, you will get a clarity what happened in the background. Okay. So in this case, what I need to do now to run my project, Helm install, I just give dev. Any name, first release name. I'm releasing this application on the name of dev. What is the project? So whenever you deploy, if you can see, the request is go to namespace default, status is deployed, and revision is one time you ran, right? Revision is one. Note, get the application URL by running these commands. If you want to get the application URL, export node, you can run these commands, but in our case, not required. We have already enabled node port. If you run this command, we will print the node port also here directly. No need to go, no need to run kubectl also. Okay. For example, kubectl get nodes now. So these are my nodes, right? Okay, give the hyphen override also. Kubectl get nodes hyphen override. Kubectl get pods. First pods running or not, we need to check. Dev hello world. Pod is running 51 seconds back. Is that clear? The dev is first release. Okay. So now my pod is running. How to access this pod? Okay. So let me check dev hello world, right? This is the node 32030. So 32030, you can take any one of the IP, external IP, node IP. So go to incognito. Welcome to Nginx. See, just I have changed. See, just I ran the only Helm. So inside it will take automatically the inside image path, whatever the path is there. But in my case, this Nginx is a public image. That's what we can. But in that case, if you are using private image, just change your image only, path only inside the private. And if you want to access public, you need to enable node port or load balancer. You can access directly. Okay, understand what is Helm now at least? Okay, what I'm going to do now, this is public image process, right? In this case, I can go with for custom image, how to give the custom image process. Okay. Yeah. Is that clear, online team? So you need to sit again. I'm saying that you need to sit 1 or 2 hours, write or take the photos and verify one side by side. Only you will get a clarity. These files are not in one place, right? YAMLs are outside of the directory and inside templates, YAML files will be there. So you need to compare, okay, deployment.yaml calling from there, service.yaml call, how to write the variable also I will show you. If you want to write the variable, this is the process. So 2 brackets. If you're calling first a dot, values means values, and inside values, if it is a service means a service, and again type, and after that close the braces, and it should be in the codes here and there. Okay, you need to give some space here. I think like that you need to write this type. This service will be there in the YAML, values.yaml. That's what we are calling values here. Okay. Okay, so if you can go over here, if I give Helm list hyphen a, we can see my release, dev release, deployed. Okay, this is app version. So now, for example, if you rerun, yeah, cannot reuse the name. Understand now? That's what we need to use the local, whatever revision, whatever version name here. So Helm install hello world, if you run means if you want to update something with not possible, that is already running case. So in this case, what I need to do? Again, dev1 release. If new release is there, you need to give dev1 release. Now it will be create again. See? Now kubectl get pods. See, dev1 is differently creating. Understand? New release. So we can access directly like that. Or for example, you want to upgrade only the existing one instead of creating. There is a command helm upgrade which version, which release you are going to upgrade, you need to define. Okay. For example, guys, dev one already created, right? Okay. Before that, I will show you Helm list -a. Helm list -a. If you can see, dev is a different release. Dev one is a different release. Okay. 2 times we ran, right? Now I'm going to upgrade dev one. Okay. In this case, for example, this dev one pod is wrong. Something pod is not creating. You need to do troubleshoot. After troubleshoot, what you need to do, you should not create again new one. Upgrade. Give the upgrade command. Rerun the same pod. So for example, Helm upgrade dev one hello world. Okay. kubectl, how many pods will be there? Total. 2. A third pod also created now. Only 2 only. Why? We ran 2 times install process, but upgrade process, it should not create one more pod. It will upgrade only, rerun only, if any changes will be there. Okay, after upgrade, still I can see 106 seconds means there is no upgrade in that. Updates. If there is no updates, it will reconfigure. See, if you do some updates into your YAML files, you will get what? Configure, unchange. After that, it will affect on your deployment YAMLs. So in the Helm, there is no changes. Wanted, I have given upgrade. That's what it is. Just check the changes. Nothing will be there. So it will keep as is. Again, if I give instead of upgrade, if I give install, what happened? You will get an error already running dev one pod. So we should not give install command every time. Still, it is running already. So upgrade means we can upgrade every time, no problem. Any changes it will take. That is the difference between upgrade and install. So here we need to remember only 4 commands, guys. The first command is create, to create a project. Second command is install, to run the project. Third command is upgrade, to upgrade the project. Fourth command is delete, to delete the project. Okay. Yeah. And Helm list -a to see the releases. So let me go for Helm list -a. Yeah, if you can see dev one, 3 revisions. 3 times we ran, right? 3 revisions. But in my project, we are not using Helm. Just I'm saying that only. I mean, some cases they can use, but anyway, don't take chance. Maybe they can ask Helm questions. That's what. Is that clear? Okay. So we can try now our custom image. Okay, we can try our custom image. So we can create new project, or we can use existing project, we can change the image. If you change the image, we need to give the which command? Upgrade. That's it. Okay. Let's go. We will get some errors. Don't worry. We can troubleshoot the errors. Okay. CD hello world and vi values dot ml. Okay. So for example, I'm going to change my image. So I'm going to change my image. My image is here, Nginx, right? But I will not take any existing images. Let's go to my Docker Hub. So I think in my Docker Hub also there is a existing images, or you can give ECR image also, no problem. So we can take any one of the image. Okay, take Hotstar image here. So yeah, I just give this image name, okay, into my location. Okay, let's go there. So now, so what we need to understand here. So the Nginx is a public image. So it will call directly from the public. Now this is private, right? This is private now. So now, okay, my image is clear. Hotstar application means background we have implemented Node.js. What is the port number? 3000, right? Definitely I need to change port number also right here. Where it is service level. Here just, yeah. The port is 3000. Which port it is, guys? Which port it is? Very good. Only port means service port. Target port means your application running port. Node port means which port you are going to enable. Here there is no node port means by default it will take 30,000 to 32,636 in between any one of the port. Okay. Yeah. My service done. So let's go to my deployment. Exactly where my deployment is there. So no, not here. Sorry. CD hello world and ls. So CD templates. And if you can go inside CD deployment.ml. So, okay, this is not a directory. Yeah, this is my actual deployment.ml. But inside this is variables template only. It will work for any value. But here also we need to check is there any changes are there. Yes, one area it will be changes. What are that? Yeah, very good. This is deployment.ml. That's what, as I said, you need to see it, understand the metadata name. You need to set, these are same YAML file only, right? Spec, C selector, and template metadata and containers, everything, image pull policy and all. So here the image will come here, right? Image will come here. Yeah. So, okay, that's okay. If you can see here, the container port is wrong, right? What is container port? It is not Nginx. This is 3000. Container port means your application, Node.js application. My image contains Node.js application. Definitely the Node.js application run on the 3000 container port. So same port you have to give into the your portals. Yeah, anyway. And I don't know, one thing is miss. What I understand here, there is a target port also here. Sorry. So let's go to, we'll check and we can add. So ls, what I'm trying to say here, vi values.ml, only port is there, right? I think we need to write target port also. We'll see if it is work, no problem. I think if it is not work, we need to add target port also. Is that clear? So the changes, only changes is what? My image name, the related image port name, remaining is same. No need to change. So in that case, yeah, what I need to do now, Helm. Okay, if required, we can install also. Otherwise, we can upgrade also. Helm install Hotstar. Hello. Hold. Okay. I mean, in this Hello World project, I have changed the image. You can install now. Whenever it is installed, so immediately my Node.js image pull process will start from my Docker Hub. Okay. And first, before that, what I need to do here, Docker authentication, login success anyway. So Helm create, in your case, if it is ECR, the ECR commands we need to already run right here. Yeah. So Helm install Hotstar. Mm. Hello. Yeah. Deploying process done. kubectl get pods. Yeah. Hotstar pod is invalid image name. I'm getting some error anyway. Okay. We need to troubleshoot why it is invalid image name. Okay. Let's go to, so this time what you need to do, guys? So, no. Image is invalid image name. Pod is getting error. So how to troubleshoot? First point is what you need to do. Hmm? Huh? How to troubleshoot? Yeah, describe. Okay. Describe image. We'll see. Describe pod. We'll see what happened inside the pod. Why it is getting invalid image. So kubectl describe. Hmm. Describe. Anyway, you are inside of the pod now. I mean, describe means not inside of the pod. We can see the what happened inside. Why it is invalid image. So reason invalid image name. See here. Image see. What is 1.16.0? In my end, is there any 1.1.60 version is there in my Docker Hub? See, there is no 1.6.0 any version, only latest. Otherwise, you need to create one later 1.6.16.0 version, one image here. It will take, but it is invalid image name means in my Docker Hub there is no image following colon 1.16.0. So we can troubleshoot fast. Okay. Yeah, it should be like only here only. I mean, here latest, or we can remove this one also, no problem. My end only latest is it will pick automatically latest one. Okay. Okay. So where I go and check to troubleshoot this? Hmm? This is coming from where? You need to understand here. Okay. One thing is very clear. We need to verify either deployment.ml or values.ml, not service, right? Issue is not in service, right? Values.ml or deployment.ml. This is very clear, right? So deployment.ml already variable template already done. We are giving the inputs from values.ml. Is that clear? Okay. Let's verify now. Copy. Okay. This is my actually my Helm chart is giving this image version, but I haven't given this 1.6.0. I have given only till here only I have given. Okay. Then why it is adding? So where I can check my deployment.ml. So go to deployment.ml. Why this is coming, we will troubleshoot now. ls cd hello world cd templates ls. So vi deployment.ml. So let's take a image. Okay, this one, right? Let's take image till here. Okay. Now you can verify. This is repository. This is tag. This is API chart version. Okay. That's what they have written like this way, the template. This is not required my end. Maybe they have written for Nginx that is not supporting for my application. Then I can remove this one, right? And also I can remove tag name also. Just image is fine. It will pull automatically latest image. Is that clear, everyone? Yeah. Okay. Insert. Where is chart API version? Chart.ml. Okay, I will show you. Yeah, let's save it. So if you go for, if you want to give any specific version of your applications, vi chart.ml. So they are giving this API version. Okay, not required for your custom applications. Okay. Okay. That chart application version is there, right? We have a Nginx 1.16.0. That's what it is taking Nginx version. But my image, there is no 1.16.0 version. That's what it is not taking. That's what I'm hard coding. I'm removing that API version. For example, in your image, there is a different version is there for your application. What you need to do? Come to here. You no need to disturb your template. Come to here, change your version of your image. It will call there. So no need to delete in that existing template. Is that clear? My end, there is no application version. That's what I'm removed that. Is that clear, everyone? No? So ls. So I have changed my image. The port is also changed. Now one more time. Do I need to run? I mean, do I need to install or upgrade? Upgrade, right? So in that case, come to back ls. So give a up arrow here. Yeah, Helm install in place of install. Okay, before that, if you want to check the revisions, what is the command? List -a. Yeah, my Hotstar version revision is only one, right? One time only we ran. So now, if you want to run one more time, yeah. So now I'm not going to run. If you give install means it will throw an error. Already it's running mode. So I'm going to give a upgrade. Okay, upgrade. Okay, this is running fine. Now go to helm list -a. We can see here second revision now. 2 times we ran. Now we can go for, we'll check the pods. Is there an issue? Error image pull. Mhm. So this time different error, right? Not invalid image. Now image is maybe invalid, but error image pull. Okay. Let's kubectl describe. Okay. Kubectl describe. Just take this, copy, paste. Let's go on check now in my, okay. This time let's go to first image. Okay. This time is okay. No problem. Mm. So what is the error here? Tag name not found. Okay, let's change tag name. We have removed right already. Okay, let's go to hello world again. Okay, let's go to ingress.yaml first. Sorry, not here. cd hello world. So let me remove why it is created first. Okay, ls so vi values.yaml. Let's come here. My image. Okay, wrongly have given, right? Insert remove tag name. Okay, just we can run now. cd back the Helm upgrade. Now third revision. kubectl get pods. Hotstar running now. But 0 by 1, why? Again, we need to think something is missing. Okay, anyway, image is valid now. There is no image invalid there is no invalid error for the image. Yeah, correct, Ramesh. Yeah, correct. So what I need to do now, again, kubectl describe. Why only one is running? Copy, paste it. Oh, sorry. There is a pod, right? Check. Container image already present. Okay, very good. Creating and okay. Readiness probe, liveness probe. Okay, got it. HTTP. Okay. So guys, there is a one concept is pending anyway that I need to discuss. CD hello world ls cd template ls vi deploy.ml. So if you can see here, okay, the liveness probe, readiness probe, just these are for health status only of your pod. Whenever pod is created, it will go to the HTTP check of the pod is correct or not. Something there is a just monitoring time. So if you want to go in detail, so many concepts are there in Kubernetes. Seriously saying that 50 plus concepts are there. So this is probes. So we can check the pod status. I mean, if you give the liveness probe means the pod should be created in 2 seconds. If the delay will be there, immediately pod will not run. The health probe may fail. That's what pod is not deployed. Like there's some conditions are there. Readiness probe after pod ready. Okay, this is for two stages, liveness and readiness and startup. Startup time probe will check startup time. Readiness time means after start your pod, if it is ready means it will check readiness time. Liveness means pod already created. If it is in liveness probe will check. Status of the pod. We can discuss any one of the class, don't worry. So three stages, three states, starting time state of the pod, how it is reacting. I mean, ready time, already ready, liveness time. The probes means it will verify with the pod. Okay, the pod is correct. It is running in the same port. Okay, same get method, put method. They will verify the API testing. If it is reacting in good way, means pod is going to give the access to the public only. In that case, they will verify some probes. This is for just for checking only. Even pod is running, no problem. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just hard code or remove this liveness probe. This is not HTTP protocol, first of all. This is for Nginx only there, right? HTTP. This is not for HTTP in the Node.js. So I'm going to remove these probes at this time. Now we can verify. Okay. So again, cd back, cd hello back, ls. So again, same command, we can upgrade. Okay, kubectl get same Helm also. It's very quickly we can create. See, this time is running right 5 seconds. Okay, we have just bypassed this checks, status checks. That status checks is for Nginx pod, HTTP check. So this is Node.js application. It will not work for the job. I mean, the status checks, readiness and liveness. We need to write different status checks for this application. Okay, that is for Nginx statistics. So what I need to do now here. So kubectl get svc hotstar hello world. I think this one 30569. Yeah, 30569. So go to here. So same node, right? We can give any node, right? 30569. Clear? Same, you also need to practice any image you can put inside your values.ml. If you get any challenges, we need to rectify the challenges like that. So you can check the logs of the pod also. kubectl get pods. Okay, kubectl logs. Then give the pod name. So yeah, copy, paste. This is logs of the pod. So we can see here the request. So first, okay. So first Hotstar clone start, then React script start, then it will run. So these are the request. So source components there is in the source code. It will take from the GitHub to run the pod, and these are the warnings. Some warnings are there. So React hook related to React compiled. We need to compile the into the understanding language. Something related the logs. These are. But this is the difference. Logs difference describe is different. kubectl logs, for example, we can see the failed pod. Mm, this one, sorry, here. Okay, this is already terminating. Anyway, we'll see. Copy. Okay, so no logs. This pod already deleted. That's what we are not getting any logs. If you want to check the logs, just kubectl logs of the pod. If any failures, we can see. Okay, so what you need to do first, you need to place your image into values.ml. That in the values.ml, you need to change the port number. Okay, after that, we can run. If there is an errors you are getting, you need to change the respective paths only. Clear? Any questions? So we can, what we can understand here. So, okay. So what we can do here. So simply we can reuse the template every time, like a modules. Okay. Okay. Increase the replicas, right? So where we can increase the replicas, guys? AMLs. Okay. We see, go to CD hello world, ls vi values.ml. We can verify is there any replicas? Definitely. Replica count is 1. What I'm going to do now, I can increase it into 2. You know one thing, this will support dynamic approach also. Why? Let me finish this first. Okay, unfortunately, my end 6 nodes are there. So dynamic approach, I need to delete 5 nodes at least to increase second node. But in your case, you can try. I will show you here static approach. CD back. So Helm upgrade Hotstar. Again, I'm going to upgrade. There is some changes right inside. Okay, kubectl get pods. How many pods are running now? 2. Clear? It's very easy. Helm. If you know Kubernetes concepts for the last 5 days, you can easily play with Helm charts. Yeah. Okay. So clear your questions, how to go back to previous version. So I don't know what you're trying to say here. This is not application, right? To go back to previous version. Okay. Yeah. Next. Guys, you also do some change. You also do some practice. Okay. Everything you ask me to, sir, do like this, do like this also. Yes, I will do. But you also do your and also some practices. Okay. I did this sample image, right? You can choose one more application. Don't use the same application, right? Yeah, practice is very important. The reason is nowhere, if you can take training, nowhere they will give the training on Helm. This is very clear. You can check any institutes. No one will give the Helm charts training. They will say Helm will come advanced Kubernetes training only, they will say. But this is easy, right? Yeah. Why we need to skip? That's what. Same thing Argo CD also. They will say only Jenkins. Again, if you keep on updating in your resume, Jenkins, Kubernetes, the same story, others also update same thing. As a interviewer, if I'm as a panel, if I checking the resumes, definitely my focus always look, is there any new things are there in the resume only. If you update Git, I'm very good knowledge in Git. Everyone knows Git. Even fresher also knows the Git. But Git challenges, lot of challenges are in the Git. So many challenges in the Git. Maybe I can say one thing, developers, DevOps, if they face any challenges more, I can say only Git out of all the tools. Lot of challenges. Every day I'm facing at least 2 hours with the Git. The reason my system is not at all correct. What happened in my system? Just I'm explaining, maybe you will get some clarity on the Git. Again, Git revision. Helm is clear. Hey, Helm chart is not alternate to Argo CD. Argo CD is the CD tool. By using Argo CD, you can deploy Helm also. And Argo CD you will deploy by using Helm also. Understand? We need to deploy Argo CD. That is completely different. That CD tool, this is just package manager. Helm chart is a package manager. See in your resumes, definitely you need to update Argo CD. Argo CD means good knowledge on Argo CD. Please don't update like that. You already deployed some application, right? No one will ask which application you deploy. I deployed one application by using Argo CD. We have implemented continuous integration technique by using Argo CD. Like that, we need to update. No one will ask which application you deployed. Can you show me? No. The process is same or not? Python application, Java application, Node.js application. In the Helm, is there any different process for Python application? Is there a different process for Node.js application? The changes will be there in the only image only, right? The image will come from Docker file. The changes will be there in only Docker file. Your entire DevOps journey, the changes will come if there is any different application only in the Docker file. The process Argo CD, the process Jenkins, the process Helm, everything is same. It will not change. Don't be panic at the time of interview. Yes, I have done deployment. If they ask, explain this process. That's it. First of all, believe yourself. If you not believe yourself, no, I don't have any practical experience. I have only theoretical experience. You are whatever task you have done, that is not theoretical task. All tasks are practical tasks. What we are doing in the regular time only. Okay, there is no separate training for regular and what I'm doing here. Webhook just I have explained only, but real time we are not using webhook at all. Not at all recommended. The reason someone may by mistakenly change anything in the repository, everything project may impact. So webhook, there is an option, depends on the requirement they can use only. For example, every half an hour there is a release. That kind of situations webhook we can use, but there is no situation every half an hour release in real world. Maybe release will be there weekly once, 3 days once. If there is any offers, we can release. At the time, we need to check manual and run the pipeline. That is a good practice. What is the alternate of GitHub? Already you knows, right? Already our friend Ramesh already sent the document also, right? What is that? GitLab. Yeah. Okay. The process is Git, right? What we are facing the issues. So we have a master branch. Okay. We have a master branch. Just understand here. He is my client, Toko. Okay. This guy, very dangerous guy. Okay. Very dangerous guy means he's always talk in his way only. He's not at all listen other words. Poor listening skills with these guys. Okay. He's always talk France only. I need to convert into English every time. That is very difficult. So if you can see my chat GPT, always ask how to convert France to English, my messages. This is not a company laptop. So I really struggle every day 1 hour for understanding his language. The France is very, very difficult to understand. Some different language that is. Some, that language is like some animals is talking like that, right? Barking, same like that. I'm seeing that sometimes I'm laughing. Why you are laughing? That is he's talking in English. Why you are laughing? Again, he started in France. Okay. Anyway, that's a different story. This is master branch. Huh? Yeah, this is master branch. So This is configuration files, Terraform configurations files. So in this configurations files, if I do any modifications, so actually what we need to do first, this is master branch related configuration files, master branch. Whenever if I want to do changes, first what I need to do, create a branch from master. We should not work master branch directly. Whenever you create a branch from the master, the branch your wish name you can create. Okay, all will update here, right? Same here, 100 files will be there, 100 files will come. Whenever create a branch, the upstream to downstream, it will add. Now what I need to do, I do some changes here. Okay, these changes I need to apply. So here Azure infrastructure is there. Azure infrastructure, this is a configuration file, this is environment, Azure portal. Yeah, I'm working with Azure at this time. Azure portal. So whenever apply these changes, I mean, not these changes will apply to portal. Actually, the practice, this is not a correct practice. There is a Azure DevOps pipeline. This Azure DevOps pipeline, while running the pipeline, I need to select my branch. If I run the pipeline, these changes will update into here. But in my master, for example, 85 lines of the code is there. Just in your understanding, I'm saying that, okay? This is not a correct practice to explain 85 lines. Just understand. 85 lines, whenever you create a branch, 85 will come, right? And plus your added lines. This is, for example, 5 lines equal to 90 lines. Okay. Now, if I run the pipeline in my branch, I mean, if I run the pipeline, if I select my branch, these 5 updates will update into Azure portal. In Azure portal, already 85 lines are already there, right? Before 85 lines already created. Now, whenever I run, plus 5 also added, total plus 5 equal to total 90, sorry. Okay, this is clear, no problem. Till here, we are very clear. What happened, you know? These 5 lines only there in my branch only. After run this, I need to raise a pull request. What he need to do? Verify the changes. He need to add into my branch to master. Now master, how many lines are there? 90. Now my branch, my master, remote, everything is clear, no problem, right? Till here, no problem. This guy, after raise the pull request, this guy is not merged immediately. What happened? Still in my main configuration, 85 lines will be there only. But my remote, 5 lines already added in the Azure portal. But that is not updated into your main master. If any like Toko person came and run the pipeline, select the master instead of my branch, what happened? These 5 will be deleted, right? He is not understanding if I'm saying same thing I'm saying from yesterday. This is not correct process. No, this is correct. After implement the changes, 1 hour they are saying it is working fine. After 1 day, it is again not working. The reason is someone is running the pipeline, put on the master instead of adding my changes into master. What happened? Other person. So other person doing changes, what happened? They will also create a one branch. At that time, they will apply git pull. Git pull, when the git pull add the changes will come whenever he merge the request only, master only. Still my changes pending, not added into my master. If you give git pull, already up to date will come, right? What happened? He is also creating some changes. Now he will run. This pull request also pending. Now someone will come and run the changes onto master branch. These changes will gone. Same thing happen. Again, not understanding. See, things are like that. He is the France guy. No communication from me, and so unfortunately, my company directly handed me to the project guy. No team lead, no manager, no other person. Only one person handling the project. So he is. So if anything is wrong, directly call me and he asks. Whenever he's called, immediately I need to enable the encryption. What he is going to try. He is talking. I'm checking here. My reply definitely some delay will be there, right? Like that. Simply software kastalu. Okay. So, but even though no problem, I'm very happy. The reason, France people, excellent people. The reason they are not doing politics, first of all. No need to explain Indian politics, right? Sometimes, definitely my changes, other changes also gone. He can understand. So happen. Okay, no problem. You can hand over. But in production, some changes gone means definitely India people, they will escalate into the next level, next level, next level. And others people can talk like, that guy has deleted everything in the production. I deleted only 5 lines due to some changes. They will say to others, no, he's deleted wantedly. He don't know how to run pipeline. He deleted pipeline directly. But in the France, they are not doing like that. They are not talking like that. If I do any mistake, yes, many times I did a mistake. Okay, the reason instead of running one pipeline, I ran so many other pipelines also. So even they can understand, yes, manual operations sometimes mistakes common. Everyone does mistake, right? So in your age, 25 years, definitely you did so many mistakes, right? In that case, every day we are doing an 8 hours job in the IT. Definitely every day, every hour I'm going to run the pipeline. Sometimes definitely mistakes will happen. We don't see that kind of the mistakes is like the mistakes is not severe mistakes. But India people is not like that, guys. So sample easy to tag update also they will treat as a big blunder mistake. That's what first if I get an entry call, under whom I need to work. This is the first question. In India means sorry, not interest. That's what. This is very clear. Whoever work under India team, they can easily understand. Yeah. Oh, you Bali, yeah. I'm Bali for Hyderabad IT politics. Not only Hyderabad, you go India anywhere. Simply do your work. That's it only. Politics are everywhere common. Okay, don't consider that. But better if you get a chance to work with any foreign guy, that is very better. They can understand your problems and your pains. But India people always they will get something from you only. They are not interested to give back to you. This is very clear. Okay. Anyway, that's all for today and Helm practice. I will push the changes into GitHub. You can clone it or whatever, pull it from your end. You can do the practice. So tomorrow we have a class. I will discuss what? What happened? Monitoring. Okay. So 3-4 topics are pending as volumes pending, stateful set is pending. That is very important 2 topics. We'll cover Monday, Tuesday classes. Okay. Then we can jump onto the project. Any questions? Yes, yesterday the webhook issue is there, right? We should not configure same repository Kubernetes files also. Just for example, when I'm showing, in that case, even webhook, we are not at all enable in your real-time projects. Only manual run only. Okay. That is very clear. If you want to enable webhook, in that case, one repository is for integration, one repository is for Kubernetes deployment at AMLs. Okay. And sed command need to take care of second repository, not same repository. Okay. Whatever repository you can give, sed command will update. If it is a same repository, other repository. So your AML files will be there, other repository, right? So your integration file, Jenkins file, the Git portion is there, right? In the Git portion, you have to give the second repository URL instead of giving same repository URL. So your sed command will update second repository inside AML files updates. If you want to enable webhook, there is no impact on Kubernetes AML files. Understand? What happened, otherwise, always your Jenkins will update the file into the Kubernetes AML file. If some changes will be there again, due to webhook, again Jenkins will run. This is entire never-ending process. Okay, better. Okay, that's all for today, guys. So we'll Catch up tomorrow. Tomorrow Saturday we have a class. Okay, bye.